Hi, my name is Motsky, and welcome to NFT X Hunter. Welcome to Planet IX. As an agent of change, your goal is to restore a fallen planet to its former green-blue glory. Planet IX consists of 1.6 billion fix, all being individual NFTs that you can collect. As you progress, you can form territories, develop new technology, raid other players, and gain ownership of in-game corporations. Everything you collect has true ownership, and your mission is simple: collect assets, use them wisely, and build the world of tomorrow. Planet IX is an NFT-based gamified strategy platform. Well, actually, it's a metaverse. With a huge marketplace, multiple corporations, vendors, and utilities that aid players in their collective mission to resurrect and rebuild an entire world. The game is free to play on mobile or desktop. The year is 450 AE. After hundreds of years in search of a habitable planet, the agents of change, our players, have unknowingly returned to their former home. They call it Planet IX. It's declared suitable for human life. However, carbon ash, oil sludge, and strange phenomena cover the terrains. A destroyed world, full of ancient ruins and wastelands. The majority of assets on Planet IX are NFTs hosted on the Polygon blockchain. NFTs are smart contracts that specify the asset's value, in-game use, and in some cases, the reward they generate for their owner. To enhance gameplay when needed, Planet IX also offers off-chain assets for special game mechanics. The design and mechanics of Planet IX game assets are all handcrafted by our game studio, thought out and compiled by talented programmers, coders, designers, art directors, 3D artists, writers, and a motion graphics team. Every asset works as a unique puzzle piece in the immense Planet IX metaverse. Welcome, agents of change. You have now entered the world of Planet IX. On this video, lays out the game, mechanics, lore, and DeFi components in the world of Planet IX. Is not a finite game, meaning that much like a real planet, it is constantly evolving. As such, this document will evolve along with Planet IX to capture the innovative add-ons and features that will be implemented into the game for the future. Summary: we're happy that you have found your way to our channel, where we'll outline the core parts of Planet IX. As the team is constantly developing and improving the game, some segments are left out for now, all in the spirit of pioneering this space. We have strict deadlines to strive to push updates as quickly and regularly as possible, and we take this duty very seriously. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world, where you, our players, also known as Agents of Change, AOC, have returned to a shattered world with a desire to rebuild it towards an ultimate utopia. Through collective restoration work, such as waste collection and developing blossoming territories. The world is made up of more than 1.6 billion hexagonal land parcels called fix, which are ERC 721 assets that players trade, store, and develop into territories in order to create value. Based on real-world attributes and geographical rarity, the game includes 5 tiers of fix, ranging from legendary fix, capital city centers, to outlier fix, deserts and mountains. Binding everything together is our ERC29 token, $IXT, used for all in-game transactions, interactions with our in-game corporations, developing fix, and as rewards for AOCs. The $IXT also functions as the game's governance token. Every tier has its set amount of fix required for creating a territory. For instance, an outlier area requires 10 fix to form, while legendary requires 50 fix. There are 5 sizes of territories: area, sector, zone, and domain. 5 areas form a sector, 2 sectors form a zone, and 2 zones form a domain. Territories are then staked for $IXT rewards. The territory staking pool is generated from land sales and other in-game purchases and is divided amongst the territory holders, with legendary territories claiming the largest rewards. This is the core of Planet IX, the territories that ties all of your fix together. With greater territories, you'll be able to expand your gaming experience and reap the benefits of larger pools of rewards. To ensure our game is accessible to everyone, we are also launching our free-to-play game features. Planet IX went on-chain on the 22nd of November, 2021 after 6 months of intensive product and community building, and today all game assets are on-chain. Summary of game mechanics. As a new player, you can acquire land through GG pack drops or through the marketplace. Your mission is to connect enough land pieces on the globe to form territories which you stake for IXT rewards. You can also utilize your land in mission control, where you have to stake land to start cleaning the planet. If you do not have any land, you can raid other players and help clean their land, but keep the bounty. The bounty is waste, which you can process or burn to receive other consumable NFTs in your road to building facilities and begin to farm energy. Energy is created from facilities and later staked for IXT or Planet IX rewards. The overarching mission is to restore the planet to its former green and blue glory. Overview. In Planet IX, you can connect your land to earn IXT. You'll also be able to farm your way to the IXT without investing anything other than your time. Connect your land and help rejuvenate the broken lands and build the planet of tomorrow. Introduction and vision. We are at the dawn of digital property rights and non-fungible tokens. NFTs emerged as early as 2016 with projects like Age of Chains and Rare Peeps using Bitcoin to create blockchain trading cards. These early experiments morphed into larger projects during the halcyon days of 2017 and 2018. In particular, the launch of CryptoKitties seemed to capture lightning in a bottle, with its potent mix of cat memes and an enthused and ever-expanding community. Now the internet was ready and eager for whatever was next. NFTs went from simple ownables to bona fide collectibles overnight. The rise and frenzy of collectors, meme lords and internet aficionados prove that NFTs are here to stay. NFTs have since evolved far beyond these early experiments. Millions of dollars are being commissioned to artists through platforms like SuperRare and OpenSea. More recently, we've been seeing the emergence of next-generation NFTs and platforms, expanding into digital art and land purchasing. We're beginning to see NFTs intersect with trends in DeFi, like Avagachi, Meme, and Whale, and also serve as the bedrock for next-generation gaming platforms. In the emerging metaverse, Decentraland and Cryptovoxels are both great examples that serve flashing glimmers into worlds that we could earlier only see visualized in science fiction films like Ready Player One. Today, we're at a turning point in the application of NFTs. One where we can carve out robust property rights in the digital realm in a way that mirrors the real world. Trillions of dollars of intellectual property and data rights, along with billions of dollars of art and other entertainment value, could one day be managed by a blockchain. Planet IX is at the forefront of a revolution in the virtual land strategy development space. It provides tools to decentralize and empower the gaming community, while also helping individuals use their passion and skill to play and build businesses. Blurring the lines between the digital and the physical world, we and the players redefine the term reality again and again. Why Planet IX? We aim to empower players both in their gaming experience and with real-life rewards. The development of social media giants such as Meta has allowed hundreds of millions of people to gather, interact, share content, and play games together. The networks led to the formation of huge online communities and gaming companies. But the platforms themselves are under the control of centralized entities. That means that the participants in these online communities don't have true ownership over their virtual environments, nor over the digital assets within them. The team behind Planet IX believes in a decentralized gaming experience, where the game creators don't have sole ownership. The true vision of Planet IX is to give the players full control of their gaming experience. users will be able to define both fixed development and gaming flow, while also earning rewards with the proceeds from Planet IX tokenomics. Planet IX community members can also add and earn greater value by developing fixed territories, or by acquiring landmarks. More on these assets in the next pages. The development of the Planet IX platform began in 2020. At that time, integrating NFTs into gameplay wasn't getting much attention in the media, mostly because of the consumer's lack of knowledge and context. Since then, considerable advances in NFT infrastructure have paved the way for new and innovative projects within the field. For example, Coinbase, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, has officially stated that they are launching its own NFT marketplace. With this growth in the digital asset industry, there's now a large enough user base to fuel the growth of decentralized gaming communities like Planet IX. Blockchain infrastructure like Ethereum augmented with Layer 2 scaling solutions makes it possible to create new, highly efficient methods to process micropayments and transactions. Cryptocurrencies as a global, instant, and low-cost payment medium are still evolving. Polygon, one of the state channels of Ethereum, will serve this purpose for Planet IX. There are more centralized solutions currently operational, but they require sacrifices in other areas, such as interoperability with other systems, privacy, and standardization. Planet IX is built with a design philosophy that prioritizes low cost and direct payments between fixed collectors. Community collaboration is key to building a more sustainable world, a world that can also be profitable. Just as in the real world, the value of fix on Planet IX is affected by how owners choose to develop their land. The emerging possibilities of what can be created in the metaverse is one of the core drivers of interest in the game. Eventually, this development will culminate in earning potential utility rewards by gaining native Planet IX tokens. Web3 gaming. Planet IX is an online crypto game based on non-fungible tokens, NFT. Our NFTs act like game assets and are therefore utilities in-game. Many of our NFTs need to be burned or bred for the player to be able to get further into the game. Just like the planet itself, the game architecture will evolve over time. This means further depth in play-to-earn, DeFi, and many other features and mechanics. We believe this will create a truly immersive and groundbreaking gaming experience. Metaverse. Planet IX is not like any old game with a simple beginning, end, and happily ever after. It is an evolving ecosystem of multi-layered player journeys. Planet IX is a bridge between the digital and the physical world where environments can be both claimed, bought, and sold. Environments that will eventually also be customizable, enabling and encouraging both creativity and strategizing for the individual player. Story. In the year 2089, climate change has ravaged the planet. A lack of fresh air, clean water, and fertile soil means the planet can no longer sustain life. Scrambling for what is left of the natural resources, citizens are now beginning to turn on each other. Civil unrest led to civil war and ultimately world war. As a response to the crumbling society, a radical cell was formed. Agents of Change, also known as AOC. Founded by 32-year-old Aim Valdez, the cell's plan is to de-life Earth. Disillusioned with the hostile environment and the people in it, the AOC believe it is the only way for civilization to resurrect. A crucial element to truly begin again is the destruction of all living things and all that is human. History, art, culture, architecture, and digital archives. Out of the ashes into the future. The AOC begin their metamorphic destruction by poisoning the oceans, detonating bombs in nuclear power plants, burning forests, and wiping all digital data. When they leave Earth in a fleet of ships looking for new planets, all talk of human history in the old world is strictly forbidden. Fast forward to the present day. The year 2539. Discovery of Planet IX. An AI system known as AME, Altered Mind Emotion, has been on a voyage through time and space. Roughly 450 years and several Nibiru Nebula rotations after leaving what they previously called home. The system finds and detects a habitat. Post-scan examination. The planet's geography, temperature, gravity, and atmosphere is deemed as a top candidate for resurrecting the agents she has been storing on board the 3x3 mothership. To ensure that all agents have a common goal and avoid potential severe psychological impacts, AME had all of their minds altered, or to be more precise, erased. None of the agents are therefore aware of the fact that they've actually returned full circle back to planet Earth. AOC, Agents of Change. During the 450 years of travel, AME had humans of special skills called Agents of Change on board her ship in a controlled comatose state. Using a cryobed system, she even bred new agents. On Planet IX, our players are the AOC. You as an Agent of Change have a mission to carry out. And if successful, you will be granted governance on Planet IX. Mission. The simple but vital task for the Agents of Change is now to restore Planet IX and make it habitable once again. Even though the once again part is nothing they're aware of. After having acquired land, each AOC is instructed to collect waste to clear up land. This will leave the land ready and prepared for further development and, in the future, terraforming. The AOC can now also begin the process of forming territories. This mission will require coordination between the Agents of Change, and if they are successful, flora and fauna will flourish once more as the ecosystem is reborn. The tasks and challenges set for the Agents of Change will change and evolve as the game progresses, all to meet the needs and obstacles that come along with restoring a livable planet. Seasonal approach. Our seasons on Planet IX can be seen as eras. They are not set or planned to a schedule. Season 1, Waters of Genesis, could last up to a year or two, and the following seasons may just be a couple of months long. Instead of being based on climate and environment, the shifting of the seasons will be based on and affected by the progress of the agents as a collective, and on the restoration of the planet as a whole. Waters of Genesis. The first season in the Planet IX story is Waters of Genesis. It includes all of the first editions of NFTs that are part of the extensive collections that Planet IX will deliver. The first season, as the story suggested, has left the planet with no life. No fauna or animals exist. The Earth is barren. Wastelands. The air is trafficked by thick carbon ash. Oil spills cover the seas. Landfill and debris of past human civilizations are abundant. Forests burned. Cities are broken. The remaining relics of the past lay dormant and ready to be discovered. What remains in the meters of waste covering the surface? What can be found? What was not lost? Polygon. In our ambition to build the world's largest NFT-based game, we quickly saw the need to choose an infrastructure that could support our immense ambitions, provide cost-effective transactions, and be fast enough to enable compelling gameplay. Finally, we wanted to build our metaverse on a platform that shared our values concerning sustainability. After extensive research, we settled on Polygon as the only L2 solution capable of meeting all of our stringent requirements. Polygon is incredibly cheap and quick to use, and it is sufficiently decentralized. Perhaps most importantly, Polygon is one of the most environmentally friendly and sustainable blockchains in the market today. Polygon is a protocol and framework for building and connecting Ethereum EVM-compatible blockchain networks. It is a modular interoperability protocol which guarantees Ethereum's deterministic finality on a much faster and scalable node network. Polygon combines the best of Ethereum into a much more agile developer experience. It uses the EVM's established stack, tools, language, and standards in a custom WASM execution environment. With a highly scalable consensus algorithm, Polygon's stability is provided by a pool of professional validators with dedicated throughput and resources, with fully sovereign governance, native support for arbitrary message passing, bridges to external systems, and its instant transaction finality make it the perfect choice for a highly ambitious project like Planet IX. With mass adoption, upgradability, and community collaboration in mind, its compatibility with industry-wide tools like MetaMask, Remix, Chainlink, and other existing ecosystem leaders further prove its trustworthiness and reliability. Polygon provides the core components and tools to join the global blockchain digital economy. Polygon Architecture consists of 4 abstract, composable layers. 1. Ethereum layer. Polygon uses Ethereum, the most secure programmable blockchain in the world, to host and execute mission-critical logic. Implemented in smart contracts, these functions include staking, finality, disputes, and messaging. 2. Security layer, a set of validators that periodically check the validity of transactions and secure the network. 3. Network layer, responsible for block production, local consensus, and uptime. 4. Execution layer, the virtual machine implementation which runs execution and state transition. IXT. IXT is an ERC20 standard token on the Polygon network. The ERC20 introduces a standard for fungible tokens with the property that each token is exactly the same in type and value as another token. IXT is the medium of exchange in the Planet 9 ecosystem. It serves as in-game currency, rewards, and confers voting rights. IXT is the only ERC20 in the game economy of assets and is the key to playing the game, trading, and purchasing assets. IXT tokenomics are engineered to develop a sustainable in-game economy while also bootstrapping the user base with incentive mechanisms. The gamification of a fungible asset is the very foundation on which the game relies, leveraging an innovative custom play-to-earn model to reward active players and stakeholders developed by our statistical team. IXT benefits from a 4-year vesting schedule optimized to secure the stability of the game for a decade to come. With a total of 153 IXT, Planet 9 has a considerably lower total issuance than its main competitors with an average of around 2 billion. DEFI. On IX Foundation, players can choose to stake their IXT to 4 different lockup periods to secure the long-term stability of the ecosystem. For different reward payouts, players can stake for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months, all carrying different weight distributions. The longer IXT is staked in the in-game staking contracts, the more rewards will be paid out after the lockup period ends. Staking IXT for longer periods stabilizes the token volatility. There is 24 million IXT allocated to be used as in-game rewards over the next 4 years. The result of this allocation is 533,333 IXT every month, which will be awarded to players who stake their IXT in an ascending monthly table. Governance. Governance is at the very core of Web3 innovation. Enabling global, decentralized, trustless governance is a feature blockchain applications need to use and promote. For this, Planet IX is building an in-game governance portal and is actively educating and onboarding its players to Web3 governance. Therefore, a game Genesis DAO will be created, the Planet IX DAO. After successfully bootstrapping the game economy and the community, the Nibiru team will seek to establish democratic governance structures and decentralized decision-making in all aspects of the development of Planet IX. To effectively hand over ownership and governance to the players and the holders of IXT, the Planet IX DAO will be the first governmental body taking hold of the game after the initial setup. Through the in-game governance portal, players and team members will be able to make proposals and submit ideas and recommendations for the future of Planet IX. Through on-chain voting mechanisms, players will be able to guide the game's narrative, development, and growth. In the future, the Players Network will organize and strategize to set up new smaller DAOs, purpose-specific DAOs, and potentially even locally defined DAOs to work in cooperation with the Planet IX DAO to achieve certain goals and implement specific strategies and generally develop and grow all aspects of the game in a mutually beneficial way for all contributors. Besides, every in-game corporation will also have their own governance tokens called metashares. Some of these metashares are already out on the market, the rest will be distributed through sales, airdrops, or in-game events the following year. By owning a metashare of an in-game corporation, the player will act as a shareholder of that corporation. What this means is that the metashare owners will participate in governance votes on any changes proposed to the structure of the corporation, as well as earn a dividend share in the earnings of that in-game corporation. future. We will continue to enthusiastically expand the gameplay available in Planet IX. We are excited to see the innovative and exciting new strategies our players will come up with given the new mechanics we are introducing in this video. We will not rest, regardless of market conditions and macroeconomic factors. Going forward, we are introducing new mechanics that will open the game up for even more strategic, collaborative, and rivalrous gameplay. The vision for Planet IX has always been to create an utterly immersive and compelling gameplay set in a visionary metaverse. We aim to connect the physical world with the digital world and to provide a platform geared towards positive change to the real planet and to all people that live on it. If you want to learn more about Planet IX, feel free to contact me. For more knowledge and ideas on how to play Planet IX and Mission Control, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And comment down below all your thoughts and suggestions about Planet IX. Thank you so much, Agent of Change, and see you soon on the next video. And as always, peace out.